Looking at temperatures of 25 degrees, which is 77 in Fahrenheit, so really nice for this time of year. The other thing we're going to notice, though, is quite a bit of mist and murk and fog around in the mornings. And quite a good rough rule of thumb is you take the number of the month. So September is the 9th month, and therefore the fog and mist should clear by 9 o'clock. And that should be the case tomorrow morning. So, heading towards a misty and murky night, but then things brightening up nicely tomorrow afternoon, plenty of sunshine later in the day. The other thing we're going to notice is temperatures increasing throughout the week. We've got high pressure to the northeast of us, low pressure to the southwest, and that's squeezing up this warm air from the south, meaning temperatures getting rather nice by the middle to end of the week. Tonight, though, what's happening is the cloud we've got around lowers down, so there's this sort of blanket of misty murk around for a lot of us, particularly over hilltops, but really anywhere. It does also mean, though, it is going to be a nice mild night with temperatures easily into double figures. First thing tomorrow morning, that mist and murk hanging around, and then from about 9 o'clock onwards, as I mentioned, that's clearing its way away. So we start to see the cloud breaking up, a few brighter breaks as we head towards lunchtime. Into the afternoon, actually, an even better picture than we saw this afternoon. So in some places, there will be some clear blue skies, plenty of sunshine. That could trigger 1 or 2 showers. Very unlikely to get caught in one, but if you are, it will be quite short and sharp. And temperatures just a shade warmer than today, up at 23 degrees, so feeling very pleasant. Then those temperatures increase, as I mentioned, as we get that warm air up from the south. It also means, though, a higher risk of afternoon showers on Thursday and on Friday.
By the looks of that, it feels like we're heading for somewhat of an Indian summer. Well,
yes, we are. And actually, looking back to summer weather, there's been some news out today about the fact that it's served some people in our garden rather well, or butterflies rather, because they did this big butterfly count back in the summer. Lots of people, thousands in the southeast of England got involved. And the good news is it looks like one species in particular is making a remarkable comeback. Since the 30s, we've lost 97% of wildflower meadows. And as the meadows have disappeared, so have the butterflies which rely on them as habitat. One of the most endangered in the southeast has been the small tortoise-shell butterfly.
This was a wonderful, attractive, beautiful garden butterfly of my childhood. But in the last 10 years, it crashed, and you could go years without seeing one.
But to the delight of butterfly enthusiast Francis Kelly, the tortoiseshell seems to be fluttering back from the brink. Results from the big butterfly count have seen it climb to 8th most populous in South Essex, Surrey and North Kent.
2012 was an atrocious year. It was cold, it was wet, it stopped butterflies breeding. But butterflies have a tremendous capacity to bounce back. So 2013, a lovely July, August, and even the experts were amazed at how the butterflies recovered.
This year's results show 2014 has nearly matched the highs of 2013, and 2 good years in a row suggests the previous decline wasn't the result of a predatory wasp, as was feared, but simply bad weather. And with conservationists working hard to protect habitat, we may finally have halted the decline.
The alarm bells were set ringing just in time. Efforts have been put in place over the years to retrieve the situation, and I think butterflies are responding to that.
Francis Kelly there on the butterfly revival. Well, that is all from the London team so far this evening. Stay with us for the national and international news with Julie Etchingham in Edinburgh tonight and Alistair Stewart here in London.
No going back. Cameron's passionate warning to Scotland over independence.
Please, from all of us, vote to stick together, vote to stay, vote to save our United Kingdom. Thank you.
The Prime Minister made a final heartfelt plea to voters tonight as the Yes campaign urged supporters to back a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
The fact that people are participating in this joyous fashion that they're doing, this festival of democracy we're seeing in Scotland, is a comprehensively magnificent thing.
Also tonight, the mystery murders of 2 young Britons in Thailand. Hannah Witheridge and David Miller were bludgeoned to death on a holiday beach. The kidnapped charity worker told by his Muslim friends not to go to Syria. And Phones for You shut shop for now, squeezed out by the big network providers.
This is ITV News at 6:30 with Julie Etchingham in Edinburgh and Alistair Stewart in the studio.
Well, good evening from Edinburgh, a city that in 4 days' time could be preparing for life as capital of an independent Scotland. Tonight, David Cameron has made a last passionate plea to voters to reject independence and stay in the United Kingdom. In Aberdeen, he told them there is no turning back if Scotland votes yes. Alex Salmond said the No campaign is just scaremongering, urging Scots not to miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We'll have more from the Yes camp in just a moment. First, our political editor Tom Bradby reports on the Prime Minister's plea to save the Union.
David Cameron and his colleagues could never be accused of lacking passion, even one might say desperation. They've now thrown everything and the kitchen sink at this. House prices will fall, Scotland will go to the dogs, even the British Lions may be under threat. Though the Lions rugby team already includes the independent Republic of Ireland, but never mind. I've been traipsing after Cameron for a decade. This is the most passionate speech I think he's ever given.
This is a decision that could break up our family of nations and rip Scotland from the rest of the United Kingdom. And we must be very clear. There is no going back from this, no rerun. This is a once and for all decision. If Scotland votes yes,